Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the channel, especially if this is your first time. Now, after this week's earlier sell-off, the market's been rallying. We haven't gotten any green lights quite yet in the color guard. So if you're thinking about bottom fishing or, buying this dip right now, just know it's going to be a very aggressive approach. Make sure you have a plan in place in case the market stalls out. Now, that being said, I've got 6 picks. That's right, 6 stocks for you. Now, these 6 stocks, I've got conservative, 2 aggressive, some value finds here. There's not going to be any semiconductors. I will touch base on that tomorrow when it comes to Semiconductor Thursday, as I do see a lot of opportunities presenting themselves there as well. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, stick around and let's get to these stocks. All right, here's the 6 stocks I've got for you. Now, these 6 stocks, first thing I want to say, very diverse group here. We've got machinery, chemical, media, business services, insurance, internet. So I wanted to get, broad market here. So I've got, a lot of different industries and sectors throughout the market. Like I said, no semiconductors tonight. Now, if I scroll back over to the right, the other theme that we're seeing here, buy recommendation. So these stock at least have decent fundamentals and are moving up in price. Along with that, look at the price action itself. They're all up today. Most of them are up pretty big here. 8%, 27%, Stride, 10%. The only thing down right now, Cinemark Holdings, pretty flat, actually just down, less than 1%. The other characteristic, all of these stocks share, if we compare price to value, all of these stocks here are undervalued right now, so you are getting good deals during this market dip. Now, that being said, starting with Power Solutions, we look at RVRS, mixed fundamentally. However, look at RT, 1.91. This stock is moving up phenomenally. And look at the growth rate in earnings. Not even just this stock, but all of these stocks here, double digits in growth rate earnings. We look at Ryanair up 27%. I pulled it up on Google. I didn't find any major news. If you see something there, put it in the comments section. We're always here to help each other. And even after today's big move, still undervalued here. RVRS fundamentally mixed. Again, the top 3 positions are, like I said, these are going to be your more prudent style. So if you want to take on a bit more risk for more profit potential, the top 3 is probably the way to go. The bottom 3 here with Stride, Progressive, and GoDaddy, you can see fundamentally strong in both categories here. The safety rating, these safety ratings very high in the database in general, 1.36 being the lowest, GoDaddy. Now, RT relative timing, these stocks here, the trends are bullish right now, but if we look at the magnitudes of these trends, not as strong as the top 3. So these are going to be your big movers here. Like I said, just have a plan in place. These stocks are definitely rocking and rolling right now. But the bottom 3, they're still moving up. VST, all of these stocks have VST above 1. CI rating, this is one of the real reasons why these stocks made the list here. CI is a technical indicator, and all it tells me is the stock historically likes to go up more than it goes down. You don't want to be buying a dip or, bottom fishing on a stock that's just going to keep bottoming them out, right? So historically, these stocks do tend to go up more than they go down. Now, let's look at the stock charts and see what potential there really is. Now, we're looking at these positions on a 3-month time chart. We've got a 3, 8, and 20-day exponential moving average. Now, buying the dip mentality, I want to play the 3 and 8 because the market's so volatile right now. We can see price action hitting a new high as of today. 3 is above the 8 right now, and price action being above the 20-day exponential moving average. I like what I see here. We had a clear level of support around 919. If you're not already in the position, I'd just like to take out today's high, just getting confirmation to the upside. Here we've got RYAM. We can see big gap up today. Like I said, 25% to the upside. The only thing I don't like here, look at this upper wick. A lot of selling pressure here at the high, almost $8, $7.88. Now for this position here, if you are thinking about jumping in this position, my stop right now is going to be at 667, right at the prior peak. Now with today's selling pressure and full swing, the resistance does sit at the current high. So if you want to wait for confirmation, taking out today's high, never a bad idea. But if you are going to be more aggressive and jumping in, you got to have a stop somewhere. And my stop personally is going to be at 667. Now here we've got Cinemark Holdings, beautiful price chart, lower left to upper right over the last few months, hitting a new high as of today. Now as far as this position, I don't like buying a stock on a down day, but keep it on your watch list. You see the 3 above the 8, price action above the 20-day, momentum to the upside. My only concern, the volume tapering off the prior 3 sessions as price action grew higher, showing less and less conviction in price action. So unless we could take out today's intraday high, not going to be a buyer at this time. Here's another big mover. We've got Stride Inc. You can see the gap up today. A little bit of wick at the top here. We're pretty close, 78.75 currently trading out right now. The high comes in just above $80. So I'd give up those $2 just to make sure price action was still moving higher. But as long as the 3 remains above the 8-day exponential moving average, I would remain bullish on this position. Here we have Progressive made its way into the zone here. Now level of support at 217.14. This would be my stop. But personally, I like to see price action break above this zone in general, just showing me some conviction to the upside. We're still in this consolidation point right here, so waiting for a little bit of confirmation, never a bad idea. But if you want to jump in early, 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average as of today, showing bullish momentum. Now, this is probably one of the best stock charts from the list here. Nice lower left to upper right price action. Just hit a new high as of today. Full body candlestick showing buyers do have control right now. With a 3 above the 8 and price above the 20-day exponential moving average, I am bullish on this position. Along with that, pretty strong buy rating across the board over the last 3 months. All right, everybody, hope you enjoyed the 6 stocks I had for you this evening. Like I said, the market's pretty volatile right now, but we are seeing some, momentum to the upside since the sell-off earlier this week. Now, if you jump in, just know it is aggressive. There are no green lights in the VectorVest 7 software, so if you are planning on buying positions, not just these, but any positions right now, make sure you have a plan in place in case the market does not do what you expect. Have a good night.